All right, guys, we're back on the mainstream. You can see Major Nelson talking to Brycey there, but we're going to just jump into the analysis. We brought on a very special bearded guest.
Bucket.
Yeah, Puck, we can't hear you too well.
Why can't you hear me, guys? Can you hear me
Listen,
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Audio, we got this down. We're sorted. All right, so we got a bearded Nadeshot here. Mr. Nadeshot, you know, we've seen all kinds of different multiplayer in the last
cutting
few.
out, bro. You keep cutting out Puckets.
Okay, what's up, man?
Let me drive this real quick. Let me
yeah.
drive this real quick. So hopefully we have the video up of something other than a flashing red Advanced Warfare screen right now. So Nate, you were obviously live tweeting, very opinionated during the show. What did you think overall?
Overall, I'm actually really excited. To be honest with you, one of the things that I feel like is underrated is the customization. I don't know what it is about like unlocking new gear that other people don't have, but that's something I'm really excited about. Obviously, you have Hardpoint and Capture the Flag back, so that's going to be huge for competitive Call of Duty. And then obviously the ranked playlist that they mentioned, we don't know what kind of depth that's going to have, how similar it's going to be to League play. But any sort of playlist that has any sort of ranking is something that I'm extremely excited for. I think movement, like I said, is going to be a really big part of the game just because it's going to show how big of a skill gap there actually should be in Call of Duty. Because I saw this one clip where this guy got a kill, he dashed midair back and then shot down and assassinated somebody. Like, stuff like that is going to be absolutely unbelievable to see.
Way more fun to watch.
Yeah, especially with an advanced broadcast system. They said that they've expanded on it. So they've done a lot of things right and a lot of things that I'm really excited to see.
Now, can you guys hear me real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so right now we're taking a look, kind of going back into the Exo. So, Matt, I wanted to get your thoughts on kind of the new Exo system. First of all, what do you think of verticality, the ability to go up on top of a map, jump different floors, as well as just the overall movement that it now provides?
All right, so verticality is something that's really going to change how the game is played. And here's a good analogy in a situation that I've played over in my head. A lot of you guys have played Black Ops 2. Can you imagine you're playing on Raid Hardpoint, you're at the basketball courts, you're watching your one lane, and then all of a sudden somebody comes jumping over and you have to react to that. There's just going to be so many different situations that are going to arise with the exosuits that you're not going to be able to prepare for. So I'm going to be really excited to see how Hardpoint games play out, CTF. It's just going to change the entire flow. Different dimensions of the map are going to be used.
Because I don't think you have like an anchor, right? Like you don't just have like one anchor watching one spot on Hardpoint anymore with this setup.
Exactly. I just keep going back to old Black Ops 2 maps, and I'm just think of old setups with Hardpoint, and just can you imagine somebody just jumping over you? It's just really going to change how the game is played and the fluidity of it.
And the exosuit has the like the trophy system. One of them has like you can get that as an ability in the exosuit. So like you imagine somebody in the hard point with that thing. So instead of put something on the ground, like the whole dynamics with the exosuits.
Combos with like the shield, with the trophy systems. There's going to be so many different options here. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on. You know, does the new
Puckett, dude,
audio room? If you don't fix this, I'm gonna tickle everyone.
You should.
All right, you guys hear me now? So with the new movement, does this put more emphasis on gun skill?
Yeah, I think so. Big time. I mean, I mean, the skill gap is going to be huge now in comparison, where we see a lot of like pre-aiming with Vector, and you know that has turned into the late part of the game into what it is now. With this, I mean, you're going to have a pretty good shot with how much these players are moving. Characters seem skinnier, and they're all over the place speed-wise. You know, with the dash left and right, you're going to see strafing on a whole new level, too.
This could be the end of my Call of Duty career, boys.
You're like, I loved it so much, I'm going to hang it up, actually.
No, what I'm actually really excited for, besides movement and creating a skill gap, is when you guys were mentioning, like, the trophy systems on the exosuit. Now that it's a pick 13, dude, the meta is going to be absolutely ridiculous. You're going to really have to tailor your classes towards your role on the team. Like, if there's 4 players, I've seen people talk about 5v5, which I think that's really in the distance. We don't need to talk about that at all. But I really think that is going to be the biggest game changers, the pick 13, the meta, how it's going to change the way people really decide what they're going to use and what abilities they're going to use on their exosuit. One of the things that I think the entire competitive community is worried about is banning things. Like, I saw Hex tweet out, ban this, ban,
yeah, like,
ban, kind of as a joke.
How do you know? Yeah.
I know, but when you see, like, the multiplayer trailer and you see all those items, it does definitely make you worried about how competitive is going to be played with so many different things happening on the map.
What in particular did you see where you're like, this is too much?
I don't know. I think just everything that was flying on the screen. I don't know how I feel about the tsunami.
But dude, that's so minuscule.
I know. I'm just giving up a hard time.
That map, there's like a little ocean wave, and if your dumbass is down there when a tidal wave comes up, right, like that, you should.
I like the Iron Man rocket launcher on my wrist.
Yeah, that's cool. That was cool.
I'm definitely gonna be messing around with that.
So are you guys worried that there's no more throwing of the frag grenade? That it now looks like we'll be launching it from our left arm?
Yeah, it's different trajectory. It's like definitely different than like the core principles of Call of Duty of having like this arc toss. You know, now it's like a thunk. Like,
somehow though, I still think we'll see Kill and Fizzer rocking strong arm smokes. Like that's
they'll have the arm up shooting smokes cross map.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna still happen.
All right, now I wrote down a few of these with the help of Ron. Big shout out to him in the production room. He took a screenshot when they were going over each of the Exo abilities. So we saw an Exo shield, a quick deploy shield attached to your Exo's arm, overclock, increased foot speed, stim, which is temporary health regeneration beyond normal levels, and cloak and trophy system were kind of displayed throughout that. Out of those 5 things, Matt, just day one, are you going to be going shield, faster foot speed with overclock, health, cloak, or trophies?
I'd either say faster speeds or cloaking. Hey, it's bows. Faster speed, or not cloaking. Faster speeds, or what was the last one you said, Puckett?
Sorry, trophy systems.
Trophy systems. Like I said, I'm an objective-based player, so I want to get around the map as quickly as possible, or I want to be in the hard point. I'm literally a walking trophy. So either of those two is best suit me. I think we'll give Scump the extra health just because he's going to be trying to slay everything out. Clayster, I don't know. He's a maniac, so I don't know what he's going to be rocking. But for me, like I said, the trophy systems or the objective-based, fast-paced movement.
All right, let's throw it to a quick 60-second, guys. When we come back, Matt, I want to get your thoughts on a few of the other gameplay portions, especially the new game modes, talking about the future of competitive gaming with Advanced Warfare dropping in November. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.